Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Insight, and wow, has this been another massive week. So we've got all sorts of things going on, from United saying, oh, we want Elliot Anderson, we want Wharton, we want Baleba, but not until summer. Oh, we don't want them in January. No, no, no. We want them in the summer. And then there's Liverpool's poor form at the moment. They did get a win today, but their form has been very poor. They've said they're sticking with Arne Slot as manager. I don't think that's a good idea. You know, the first season he took charge, they won the league. I think that was because he took charge after Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp had left him a very solid team. The team was already perfect. He didn't need to change anything. Just a couple things just needed tweaking, but the players were perfect. He had a full season after that this season, and he's changed things, and that's where it's gone downhill. Now that he's made the team his own, that's where it's gone wrong. You see, now I think they're realizing it was a mistake. So, but Liverpool have said they're keeping Arne Slot. I don't think that's a right decision. He might go in the summer, though. I'm not too sure. Then we have Chelsea. They've been doing really well at the moment. I think they've got 3 wins, along as well as Man United. In fact, both of them have 3 wins in a row now. This is they're both of those teams' forms have drastically improved this year. Then we get on to Tottenham Hotspurs. I honestly don't know where to start with that, because I've heard a lot of people saying they need to sack the manager. But I don't know too much about them, so I wouldn't want to just sack the manager. I don't want to say that because I don't know if that's a problem. They might have the same problem as United. And United, they've always said it's the managers, but it's the board. The board aren't helping, they aren't supporting, and they're not funding the managers. So maybe that Tottenham might have the same problem. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that, but I wouldn't want to just go out and say sack the manager. If the board isn't the problem, I'll say it, but I don't want to say it without knowing. Uh, United have said that they want Rashford back, or Carrick has at least. Whether Wilcox has said that, that's a different question, but Carrick reportedly has said he wants Rashford back on the team. I don't know why Rashford would want to actually go back to United. I really don't. I think he would probably want to stay at Barcelona. He's had really good form recently there, and he's clearly enjoying himself. So I don't think he would want to willingly just go back to United. Again, like I said earlier, with United, they want Elliot Anderson, they want Carlos Baleba, and they want Adam Wharton. 3 big players there. Elliot Anderson, especially. A lot of teams are after him, such as Manchester City. I I feel like they left it a bit too late. I think if they went for them, they should have gone for them in January. I think it's too late now. It's going to get to the summer, and then they'll have more options. And I think if City carry on like they are now, I think Elliot Anderson wouldn't want to go to United. He'd want to go to Manchester City. I'd say if they carry on like they are now, they have just drawn against Tottenham Hotspurs today. So that's not great. And Aston Villa's lost as well. If we look at the Premier League table that I have on the side there, the points, City and Villa had the opportunity, with Arsenal losing. I don't remember who they lost to actually the other day. I don't actually remember. But they had the opportunity to start closing that gap, and they've done it. They've thrown it. Everyone's saying, "Oh, Arsenal's bottling another season again." But this season is so unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, these teams, I mean, Brentford above Newcastle and Everton and Tottenham not even in the top 10. It's, I've never seen a season this unpredictable before. Teams are losing, teams are winning, drawing. Wait, hang on, I haven't actually checked the bottom three. If I just check that quickly. I mean, it's obvious that Wolves are still going to be there. Bottom three, West Ham, Burnley and Wolves. Leeds look like they're going to be able to stay up, and Sunderland are 11th, right behind Newcastle there. They're doing, in fact, they're on the same points. Wow, I've only just noticed this. Their previous 5 matches for all the teams, Tottenham at 14th, Crystal Palace at 15th, and Burnley at 19th. They're the only teams who haven't got a win in their last 5 games in the Premier League. Now, I feel like that just says that, big changes are needed at Tottenham, and I said it about Palace. The second Eze left Palace for Arsenal. Wait, did he leave? Yeah, he was Palace, right? I think. When he left Palace, I immediately said they're going to start struggling now. And now Mark Gahey's left and joined City. I immediately said that they're going to be really struggling next season. They're going to be in the bottom half, and honestly struggling against relegation next season. They're going to be in a battle for relegation. But I don't think Mark Gahey had a good performance today against Tottenham. So, but he's an amazing defender, and there's no taking that away from him. I think that is about it, actually. So, not overall, not too much. Oh, there is one other thing. The nonsense going on about Cole Palmer wanting to go to Man United. Right, the player has never publicly said anything about wanting to join Man United. Never. Never said that. Just all these rumours going around. One person says it, and then all these United supporters, or so-called supporters, are going, oh yeah, we'll take him. It's a load of rubbish. It's not going to happen. And even if he did want to join, he'd really want to join because United don't have the price. They don't have the money to be paying Chelsea for him. He's completely out of their budget, so it's not going to happen.